Good morning from Little Creek Bee Ranch. I wanted to kind of hoof it down here to the hilltop apiary this morning. We had a big storm come through last night. No tornadoes, just really high winds, and toppled over a swing set and stuff. But I always get a little nervous because I've had in the past hives just this size right here end up 40 yards south of me, just tumble. And happened one time, and crazy as it is, the bees stayed put, but I busted up some equipment. So a simple tip, this is a good time to talk about this. If you look at these colonies, they're still, they're filling up. The girls are working nectar hard. Some of them are light. See the ones with the cinder blocks on top? There's one, there's a little one. And if I pan over to the left, there's three. And I think, yep, that's all for this apiary. The ones with the cinder blocks are the new hive sets, the new swarm catches for this year. So they're light. And you just can't put too much weight on top. Some of these probably need some more weight on top. You just don't want a hive going over. I've actually had two. I've had one fall over like a deck of cards. Yeah, the bees were not happy girls at all. But if you will get some extra cinder blocks, in beekeeping you can never have too many cinder blocks. I see too many new beekeepers setting their colonies too high. They're wanting to set them on pairs of cinder blocks, like two on the left, two on the right, up high. Not cool. That's not cool. This is as high as I want to go. And they're set on a cinder block on each end with a 4x4 beam. And that's as high as I want them. This, particularly the hilltop apiary, is a high wind profile. And we get high winds racing through here coming off that hill, and boy, they curl and whip. I've had lids come off like frisbees. Hive's upright, but the lids are 20 yards away. So I would suggest getting extra cinder blocks. You don't really got to strap them down, that's too much. Just don't get them too high. Just keep it at one cinder block on each end and a 4x4 beam, and that's good enough. But you don't want any disruptions and setbacks. And when that happens to a beehive, the girls get all kinds of upset. And it stresses them, and you could kill a queen and all kinds of issues, or they just book it out of the county. But I look in the back, the south apiary down there. Those big ones have got some weight to them. It's always the smaller ones that don't have the weight that I'm worried about. But you can get big garden stones like them big long ones. Those are pretty heavy. And I use bricks on top as messages to myself something's going on. But cinder blocks, particularly when they're new, boy, I just don't want to lose a colony to a high wind. And it will, boy, to pick it up and tumble it like a cartwheel, and you'll have a box of bees and mess 40 yards away. Not cool, just high winds. But I'm just showing you, it's a huge tip, and I hope it never happens to you. But once it does, oh man, you'll remember you were told. Have an awesome day.